I don't know how much you know about the mayor's personal life. There's a video of the mayor smoking crack.
There's a video of the mayor smoking crack?
I don't smoke crack, okay?
I can confirm that this actually exists.
You need to be careful.
You're taking a look at Filth City. It's a controversial film loosely based on the life events of former mayor, the late Rob Ford. Please welcome lead actor Pat Thornton and director Andy King. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Morning.
Oh, man, where do we begin? Because we want to provide a lot of balance here. I was just talking to you behind the scenes, and you were saying that you have both received multiple death threats throughout the course of filming, even now. So how do you handle all of that? Because a lot of supporters look at this film and say, here you are exploiting somebody who had a lot of problems and making light of it. And you want people to know this is a satire, it's not a biopic.
It's not even really about Rob Ford. I mean, we took some elements of that character and the story and, you know, satirized some elements, but ultimately it's just a fun crime comedy that has sort of a Toronto vibe to it. So, you know, at first when Doug Ford labeled a death threat and said he wanted to run me over with a car, I mean, I thought it was ridiculous, but I also think it's irresponsible because now he's sort of enabled all these other people, and I know Pat's been getting a lot of stuff online.
Yeah, a lot of just faceless Twitter accounts that are telling me that they want to kill me and stuff.
gosh.
It's been a wild ride.
Were you hesitant to sign on as a result? Did you ever anticipate this sort of feedback? Backlash?
I guess I knew that this movie was always going to be a little bit controversial. There's no telling how big it was going to get. Like, we never thought we'd get this kind of press. I mean, thank you to Doug Ford for that. Look, I just wanted to do it because I knew that it was going to be like a really fun challenge for me as an actor, and I'm happy that I did it. And but it's been crazy for sure.
Doug Ford was actually sitting, you know, on this couch yesterday, and he was marking the passing of his brother. It was 1 year yesterday, and he had this to say about the film when asked.
Well, a little disappointed with the movie. It's all about making money with these folks, and what we'd like to do is, if they want to make a movie, consult with the family and donate the money to charity, but make a real movie. There's never been a politician like Rob, good or bad. There's never been a mayor that answers his phone at 11 o'clock at night and shows up to people's doors.
What do you say to that?
Well, first of all, I object to make a real movie. I don't even know what that means, but I feel like we did make a real movie. I mean, we just didn't happen. We didn't make a biopic about his brother. It's a crime comedy that's inspired by that story. But I don't know, Pat, what do you think?
I'm really tired of him talking about how we're trying to get rich off this. Nobody makes money in Canadian film.
Yeah, we're not making any money. We're indie filmmakers in Toronto.
What do you want people to know? At the end of the day, I mean, you can't help. You see the similarities, and you know that when casting and when looking at the drug scandal. You know, it's very reminiscent of what we saw in the headlines. What do you want to tell people? Why did you make this movie? What do you want them to get out of it?
Honestly, what I wanted to do was just make a crime comedy story that was authentic to Toronto and just had something about Canada or like a Canadian vibe to it. You see all these things, people go and make films and they try to sort of do this generic New York style city. We wanted to do something that was authentic to us, you know? And while we were looking around sort of trying to figure out what to do, I mean, this was on the front page. There was basically an absurd crime comedy happening every day in the paper. So we just got inspired by that. But look, if we have to get a few death threats, I mean, it sucks, but it's drawing attention to the movie, and it's drawing attention to Canadian indie films. When was the last time anyone talked about a Canadian indie film? You know, and it's great for the festival. We're at the Canadian Film Festival. These are all Canadian movies. I think people should take, you know, stop the hate. Get off your computer for one night, stop, you know, the hate rants, and come down and see some Canadian films at the Canadian Film Festival.
Yeah, that's what it's all about ultimately. Thank you so much for being here. It's actually sold out online. You're aware of that yet?
It is, yeah. There's rush tickets at the door.
Okay, and that is screening Monday, April 3rd. So
There's two screens. Yeah, this Saturday, there's rush tickets available. Okay. It's at the Scotiabank Theatre at 8 p.m. And then Monday at April 3rd, at the Royal, presented by Now, and there's tickets at the door also.
Thanks for being here, gentlemen. For more information, breakfasttelevision.ca. We'll be back with more BT right after this.